we need to have a serious discussion, because I find myself just getting more and more incensed every single day. And I'm just like, where the fuck is the rage from black and mixed race Brits? Why can't you see what I'm seeing? That's what I find incredibly confusing. Why are you not seeing the world the way that I see it? And especially when it comes to black British and mixed race issues, why are you not awake yet? Why are you not actually seeing what's happening, what's been happening to us? And why are you not doing anything about it? Why are you sleepwalking back into your own oppression? I don't fucking get it. Why are you still trying to be friends with the colonizers? I don't fucking get it. You guys know, who are here regularly, you know I don't live in the UK. I don't live there. I knew it was bad vibes. I knew it was bad energy since I was a child. And now I'm still seeing black people, brown people saying, oh yeah, you know, it's fucked up. We got displaced around the world and we had to live with the colonizer to get our shit back. And now it's a case of everything is fine. None of you are understanding that they want a civil war. Why are you not seeing this? Why are you not understanding this? The elites, I don't call them elites, the 1% want a civil war. And I do not see black people and mixed race people fighting against this. You are very much like this. La 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 la, nothing's happening, my ears are closed, everything's cool. Like I said, I was annoyed, very annoyed at the Professor Dr. Jason Arday vigil. Everyone was just somber and solemn. They digitally lynched that guy. They harassed him until he unalived himself. And you think it ends there? Silver says the legacy media is to blame for 90% of the racism we experience there. No, Silver, do you know anything about British history? You clearly don't, because they were doing this shit to black and brown people before you had the Sun and the Mirror and the Daily Mail. Do you even know how Britain was built? Do you even know that it was built upon a racial hierarchy? Do you even know what they did to us, to black people, to brown people? Clearly not. Clearly, you think that this situation just arrived today. You don't think Stephen Lawrence happened. You didn't think the 1919 riots against black and brown people happened back then. You don't think that there was 23 riots against black and brown people in England alone. You don't think that. White people in the comment section, why would you come here and crash out? And why are you here? You are addicted to us. You need us. We don't need you. I know you will start crying if I block your asses right now. You will start crying being a professional victim yourself. We've been victims of so much, but we don't make ourselves victims. Black and brown people, you don't understand what the fuck these people are doing, have been doing, and are doing presently. You have no clue whatsoever. Why is it now I see too many black and brown people being like, oh, that was really sad that happened, and then you move on as if nothing happened? Where is the perpetual motion with the stuff we got going on? Where is the activism? Where is the rage? Like, what happened? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Is it because you can't see? Is it because the vibration is so low in England that you don't fucking get it? Because I'm outside. Exactly. They don't know why Carnival started. Kelso Cochrane, a black man, murdered. For what reason? He happened to be black. He was on his way home from a hospital. He had an injury on his finger. A group of white youths accosted him and killed him. Every year you go to that carnival for why? Oh, you've just decided to dance now, right? You just dance. What's that lyric from the song? Hey, you just want to dance, right? You don't want to listen, you just want to dance. Is that literally because it's become too much for black people to understand what the fuck is going on? Is that the reason? I am not going to let you sleep no more. That's it. Thank you, London Panda. They don't hear, they just want to dance. And I even got pissed off at Notting Hill Carnival already, right? I got pissed off at them. I said, you don't even do no tributes as to why this shit started. Like, why? Why? And white people, why are you crashing out? Because I haven't even mentioned anything about you. You're making things about yourself in the comment section, you weirdos. I have not even mentioned you. But this is what happens with you white people. When you don't have a conversation is about you, your narcissism gets triggered. And you get upset. You're weird, white people. This clearly says black and mixed race Brits conversation. Go to your Neanderthal spaces. Go over there. Go to where you're crashing out and doing racist shit and planning your world wars or whatever narcissistic shit you're doing, your paedophilia, your grape, your DV. Go and do that. If you think I'm racist, leave. Get out of here. Go. And I'm literally letting you stay here right now just so you can actually see the fucking fire that is coming back your way, white people. Because you think you've got this shit on lock. That's what you think. But let me tell you something right now, white people. It is ending. You're not going to do that shit again, because guess what? You white people have got no fucking clue, no sense, no education, nothing. What are you reporting me for, Michelle? Hurt feelings? Oh, little Michelle and her no GCSEs is getting really upset. Oh, poor Michelle, poor Michelle, poor Michelle. You haven't achieved anything. And you white people are resting on the ancestry that you had of theft, of rape, of murder, of domestic violence. You are literally doing that and you think that it's great. And you're doing it again now. You're still in my motherland. You are still there. You are still extracting resources from our people and telling us to get out of the country. Some people have set up in Britain because now it's all they know. Dumb questions from Roy G. Bever. Why are black people so angry? You can't fucking read. There's a reason why we should be angry and not enough of us are angry. You act as if, like I said, history just started today. You are so selective in the things that you think about. You just woke up today and been like, oh yeah, nothing happened for the 400, 500 years beforehand. Ragnar, you can't even fucking spell. If I'm racist, you're uneducated and you're dumb. Call me racist all you want. You think that I'm triggered by you playing the race card? You think so? No. There is not enough fire in black and mixed race people's bellies. You can't spread peace with colonizers and Neanderthals. They are clearly not changing. They are uniting in their racism. They are lynching people constantly in America right now. They are constantly doing it. Constantly doing it. Professor Dr. Jason Arday, if you couldn't get to him physically, you harassed him until he unalived himself. You are acting as if that's a one-time situation. Thank you. 2 brothers hung last week. They wouldn't do that shit together. You know black people don't do that shit together. And Americans, African Americans, black Americans, you black Brits and you mixed race Brits are still in your stupid fucking diaspora wars. Oh, African Americans, black Americans didn't do shit. They are the ones who we've literally been looking towards for activism and their power. Why are you trying to upset them? Why are you trying to humiliate them? Why? Why? They have paved the way for so much. So much stuff, and now you want to try and vilify them because now you are playing the colonizers game. 24 found hanging recently. You know that medical racism exists in the UK. You know that career racism exists in the UK. You know that CV discrimination exists in the UK. You know that black people have been killed, stabbed to death in the UK. I have a video on my page talking about how there was a white man in the UK that killed his black girlfriend because she was black. So many of you don't even know about these things. You forget. You forget. It's like you have amnesia every single day. Why? Why? Has the UK made you so into capitalism where you just think that you also have to work and you have to continue that shit? Thank you. Exactly. Systematic racism. Diane Abbott has been tolerating your bullshit for decades. She has been harassed and bullied, even in the things that she struggled with. Clearly, plenty of health issues, and she is still there fighting. She is still doing what she needs to do as a black woman. Because who else is standing up for black women in Parliament? Not many. David Lammy, sellout. Trevor Phillips, sellout. Sellout after sellout after sellout. Who is actually doing what needs to be done for black people? Give me some names. Give me some goddamn names. I feel like it's just me on this app. I feel like it's just me. Because I don't see any fire. I don't see any rage. I don't see people holding people accountable. I don't see black and brown people saying, hey, you know what, we need to do this shit in the UK. I can do what I can do from thousands of miles away. But you guys who are still there in the country, you're too busy arguing on TikTok all day. Doing what? Doing what? Elaine the Pain is not good. Sorry, she's not. Elaine the Pain has targeted other black people. She's brought up Tommy Robinson and Rupert Lowe. She caused division between us and the South Asians. She is not. She is not. Even when it came out with Dr. Professor Arday, she said shit about him. What's going on? Why have I got music going on now all of a sudden? Alexa, stop. I must have said something to set off the Alexa. Exactly. Elaine the Pain is very negative. Nobody's risen up and done anything. The only thing that did get highlighted, of course, is the South Asians doing what they were doing in the hair shops, which we did need to tackle. But there was no backup plan. There was no follow-up plan. That's not activism. You need to make demands, make changes. It doesn't go anywhere. I've said on my platform many times what people need to do. I've said many times what to do. I've said that there is a black fatigue issue. Black people, why are you not going to therapy? Why are you not turning to your scriptures? Why are you not turning to religion? Why are you not empowered again? Why are you literally sitting around all sad and miserable with no fire in your bellies? Why? You're supposed to be storming the museums. You're supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be rallying together. You're supposed to be protesting with real fire. None of these placards and dancing. You're supposed to be shouting and screaming what you want. And then other people will be like, oh yeah, shit, they're right. Because black people, brown people, you're supposed to lead this. Are you waiting for white people, your colonizer, to come and save your ass? Is that what you're waiting for? You're waiting for them to do it? Who are you waiting for? Nobody is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. That's what you're supposed to do. Where is the organisation? Where are you starting your own groups, in your own communities? When are you connecting with all your black people around you? Where are you trying to find black groups online to empower you? Where are you doing that? Where? Too many of you are always stuck in stupid, pathetic little squabbles, little arguments that are so fucking irrelevant, and they are killing black people. But oh, I've got to talk about so-and-so said this and Connor, I hate that you're right. You all come online screaming and shouting but never do anything about it. That's why I'm annoyed. Because I'm not in the fucking UK. I'm annoyed at black and brown people who are not doing anything. Black and mixed race people who are not doing anything. I'm annoyed at them. What are you doing? I've seen the way that Sikh people organise in their community. I've seen the way that Asians are organising their community. When there's something going on, I've seen them. Black people, where's yours? Mixed race people, where's yours? Where? Who can we go to? Give me some names right now. Give me the names of black organisations or mixed race organisations that we can go to for protection, that we can go to for advice. Like where? Where? Give me some names right now. You should know. And don't say Black Lives Matter because that was an American project. Black Brits, where is it? And why don't you have any? You're saying none, none, none. Why? 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 Why are you not taking personal responsibility for this? Why? You have no idea what's going on, do you? Like none. You know for a fact in the UK now, there are Nazi groups that are training to fight. You've seen that there have been undercover news agents going into these places that are hurling up the sign. You've seen it. So why are you not organising against it? You've seen it. You've seen that they're getting themselves strong. You've seen that they're training themselves up specifically to target black and brown people. You have seen it. Why are you not organising? Again, I see my African Americans, my black American brothers marching down the street with their Latino brothers. I've seen it. I've seen them marching. I've seen strong men ready to fight back. Where are Black Brits doing it? Where are mixed race Brits doing it? Where? Where? What are you resting on? What are you hoping is going to happen? Are you going to hope that this just disappears? You know they've already started harassing other black professors. At Oxford, at Cambridge. I've told about my own friend's daughter who's experienced racism, harassment online before she's even got in the door at Cambridge. I've said the stories many times. Why are you not doing shit? Why? Black Brits are watching Love Island and Premier League. Exactly. They're too busy assimilating with their uneducated colonizer. It's terrible. It's terrible. Why are you trying to become like them? We're not like them. Kendrick, what did he sing? Were you just singing that to us like it was a good song? They not like us. So why are you trying to be like them? Why? Why? I am so fed up of black Brits and mixed race Brits like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. And then I'm like, where's the action? Where's the action? Where's the follow-up? I'm so still pissed about Yves Sakila. You know, all the time I'm looking for updates about him and what's going on with him and how he's got activism. I was in a newspaper interviewed about this. And then I'm like, what else is happening? There is so much disgusting stuff that has happened of him. And this was back in May. There have been no arrests about him. The activism didn't even get it. It got there a little bit, but it was so minor. And then it disappeared. And I'm like, where was people rallying around him? Where was the protest? Where is the anger? This shit was supposed to be international. But again, you were waiting for black Americans to make change. You saw what happened to Sonia Massey. You saw what happened to Ahmaud Arbery. You saw what happened to George Floyd, and then you followed. Black Brits, you've seen what happened to Yves Sakila. You've seen what's happened to Jason Arday. What the fuck are you waiting for? Are you waiting for it to get worse? Sandra Bland, thank you. Are you literally waiting for it to get worse? Nobody cares about Henry Novak. Go to a white space. Nobody from an ethnic background, black or brown, was standing with you for Henry Novak because we didn't need to. You're making this about yourself. Nobody wants to stand with white people. So why don't you go to your white space? Go there. We are fighting for ourselves. And I know that there's going to be good white people, because there kind of is sometimes, that stand with us. Thank you for the names. Tamir Rice, Philando Castile. In the UK, Sherry Gross, Chris Cabba, Stephen Lawrence. These are people that we need to be advocating for in the UK. There's a lot of American names, but where are you looking up British names? Have you come to just accept that that's the way it is and that's the way it should be? Exactly. The update on Chris Cabot is mind games. You think it's okay to kill black and brown people because they may have had a little bit of problems in their lives. You think that, and you black people accept that shit. You ran with the fact that Yves Sakila may have had a difficult past, but you didn't even fact check anything. You didn't fact check anything. He had one fine for stealing perfume. There are people that have got hundreds of criminal records on their names in the UK for theft, for robbery, for stabbings, for all kinds of shit. And they don't get killed in the street. But you ran with that, didn't you? You were like, oh, he's a criminal because the media said so. And then you think this is okay. What happened to Professor Dr. Jason Arday because his story was twisted? None of you have the cognitive ability to look it up for yourself. He was incredibly talented. He had so much going on in his life that white people got so bloody jealous of it. And that's why they had to annihilate him. He was a student and taught at 8 universities, not just in the UK, in the US as well. He was a trustee of the arts. He was a school governor. He ran those 30 marathons in 35 days with a fractured leg. But because you people sit around and do nothing, you think that everything you don't do is a lie. Exactly, they don't care if we succeed or not, they just want us killed. So again, what are you doing, black and brown people? Mixed race people, smiley culture, thank you very much, Anne. Where is the fire? What are you doing? Exactly, he was a hero for the autism community too. He was a disabled man, but at the same time, a lot of people don't want to even accept that. They want to completely remove the fact that he was a disabled man. And we should only feel sorry for white disabled people like John, what's his name? His name keeps going out of my head because he's so irrelevant. The guy who was racist at the BAFTAs. His disability, he was only racist to black people, John Davidson. He was only racist to black people, no slurs to brown people, no slurs to South Asians, no slurs to Chinese people. The excuse was his Tourette's. No slurs to the gay people there, no slurs to the little person that was there. Only to black people. And then all white people came out and defended it. And black Americans were so pissed off at Black Brits, and so was I. So was I. Yes, he did not apologise. He didn't apologise. He was just like, I'm mortified if I caused offence, but I'm really glad that people have stuck by me. He's a narcissist with Tourette's and a racial slur in his arsenal. That's the situation. Black Americans were like, why the fuck did that happen in Britain? Why are you turning up to this shit? Why are you not doing anything about it? And they were right. Because I was sitting there thinking, why am I the only one getting outraged by this? Because black people are making excuses for the shit. That's what I saw. I literally saw black people being like, oh, we need to have empathy for John Davison because he can't help it. But you didn't use your cognitive ability and question if it was indiscriminatory. Why was he only shouting the N-word to black people? Why wasn't he shouting it to white people, to brown people, to other people? Why? Explain. If it was indiscriminate, why was he only shouting it to black people? Because he was racist and he had Tourette's. And you sat around and did nothing about this. You will continue to watch the BAFTAs. You will continue to have black people turning up to these shows. You will continue to do it. You will continue to support it. You continue to have your BBC license, your TV license. I haven't paid that shit for God knows how many years now. 6, 7, 8 years. But EastEnders is more important, right? You guys don't do anything. You don't boycott shit. You literally don't do anything. You don't boycott the brands. Where's your boycotting of Versace, of Louis Vuitton? Now you know it came from black people. Where are you boycotting that? You're so busy boycotting the South Asian community, but you're not boycotting the people that literally killed us, took us away from our homes, stole our culture, stole our accents, stole our names. You love the colonizer. You live with them. You're in relationships with them, and too many of you are even ignoring the own racism from your own partners or family members because they're white. You crave approval so much, you're like, white men love me, white women love me, oh, everything's great now. Wake the hell up. Wake up. Wake up. You know, the closer you get to whiteness is the faster they will kill you. They gaslight you to make you believe that everything is okay. They gaslight you to make you believe that they're on your side. And I know so many of you in mixed ethnicity relationships, you know there's always been an issue there. And they'll say something which is bang out of line, and you'll have a discussion with them, and they've made you uncomfortable, but you've forgiven them because you love them. You're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be with the person that actually loves you and actually understands you, no matter what body they come in. There is no reason for black and mixed race people to be with anybody that excuses the treatment of black and brown people and mixed race people. You don't have to do that shit. Why do you feel like you have to do that shit? Who told you that? Did the colonizer tell you to do that? Did they tell you to tolerate that shit? Because my ancestors didn't say that. My ancestors fought the fuck out of this. Yours might not be the same as mine, but mine fought. I just need to get myself a tissue. I'm sick to death. I'm sick to death of witnessing this stuff. And also, I get pissed off when I get people in my DMs saying, oh, can you come and do this, Fox? Oh, can you come and see this because this shit is happening on TikTok? It's not fucking relevant. It's not important. They killed Dr. Arday. Why do you want me to be involved in stupid little TikTok squabbles? Why? It's not my fight. This should be the fight. I've been trying to retire my ass in a country that is so far away from Europe. I thought I could get away from this bullshit, but I can't. Because I'm still seeing what's happening on the island of misery, the island of racism, the island of discrimination, the island of racism, ageism, fascism. And my family is still there. And my niece and nephew are still there. And so that's why I have to continue on. Because otherwise I would not give a shit at all. I wouldn't care. I would let you all just go off into oblivion and never to return, because England is dead. You know that's cursed land, it's barren land, it's wasteland, and the people there are finished. So why the fuck are you choosing to go down with the Titanic? The Anglo-Saxons are done. They are done. They are finished. That's why they're reverting back to their racism. That's why they're trying to unite with their American cousins and their cousins in Germany and their cousins in Australia. Wherever they spread their shit around, they are uniting. They are literally having their fascist groups. You have seen it. Every day you will see that there's a protest somewhere. You will see them. You've seen those guys in America all dressed in black, so you can't identify who they are. And I bet you live next door to them. I bet your next door neighbors have been plotting against you, because there's that song, they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place, the backstabbers. You know that song by the OJs? Look it up. You know that England is the island of passive aggressiveness, of jealousy, the fact that they never want you to succeed. And it's not just about black and mixed race people, they do it to themselves. This is their energy. This is what they do. Why can't you see it? Why are you not organising? Why are you not getting together with your black and brown people, with your mixed race people? Why are you not doing these things? Why? Like I said, are you leaving it to the white man? Are you leaving it to me? Do you think it's my responsibility by myself to do this shit? Everybody has to take personal responsibility and personal accountability. Rich party, you can't go home because they control your region and resources. Exactly. Yes, fuck yes, I am dividing the people now, Foxtrotter, because no one wants to be around you colonizers. Foxtrotter, I swear you've been blocked like 10 times. But that's the thing with you parasites, you always have to come and find us because you need us. You're in our homes. You're in our homes. Shut the fuck up. You're not helping things. No one is coming together with you. Nobody is coming together with the colonizer. You have not done enough work to show that you are human. You're not human. That's why the universe is getting rid of you. You're going, you're gone, you're finished. The dark place is for you. You're done for. Didn't say anything well said. No, Caroline, you've misunderstood, Caroline. You're not on the right page here, Caroline. Try again. Read exactly what has said. You're not understanding, Caroline. You're wrong, Caroline. Read it properly. Read it properly. It's always white people that cause the war, white people that cause the situation. Every time we try to move on, they're always bloody there. And there is not enough unity with black people or brown people or mixed race people to make sure that we're standing together. You are still stuck in all this stupid little nonsense. Of course we're always talking about white people, user 939, because you are always talking about us. You ruined what we had in our lives. Literally grow a stronger backbone. You obviously haven't been through anything. Her messaging is harsh. Get a fucking backbone. Grow a fucking backbone. Not every white person is racist. It's all white people until it's none. Get the fuck over it. Like I've said, you literally have Nazi groups in the UK. You are organising behind closed doors. You're using your boxing clubs to put together groups to attack black and brown people. That's you. And you want me to be kind to white people? Literally, shut the fuck up, you're getting muted. Your fragile white feelings are so irrelevant. If you are actually an ally, you would understand what words I'm saying. But again, you white narcissists, all you do is you center yourself because you love the conversation being about you. The conversation is about black and mixed race Brits. Organising, getting their shit together. Stop playing the white man's game. Oh, we need to talk about black women's hurt. Oh, we need to talk about how black men don't do things for black women or they're not good in relationships. Literally, shut the hell up with that stuff. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. It is so ridiculous. It is so irrelevant. It is so off the path. And let me talk about the coconuts. Let me talk about the coconuts right now. You mixed race people or black people that are on the side of white narcissism, you Kemis, you David Lammies, you Trevor Phillipses, you Suella Bravermans, you Preeti Patels, get the fuck out of here. Why are you getting up to this level and thinking that you're representing people like me? You ain't representing people like me. You ain't representing people like me at all. I'm not left, Neshama. I'm not left. I'm not left. I am from humanity and for humanity. I'm for black people. I'm clearly not letting anyone come up to panel right now. I'm clearly not letting anyone come up to panel right now. Because I'm looking for people who have got the fire just as I've got the fire. Who's got the fire to speak like me? Who? Who's got the fire to speak like me right now towards these Neanderthals? Nenin, I'm going to bring you up. I'm going to bring you up because I am not interested in all this other extra bullshit. It is so irrelevant. We need fire for the colonizer and we must unite. Nenin, my love, what would you like to add, please?
I agree. Burn them. I agree. We've been nice for way too fucking long. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Quite frankly, this is the hill I'm willing to unalive on. Okay, I'm sick of this shit. I cannot sit by and just allow this nonsense to keep fucking happening, yeah? And no one's doing anything about it. And everyone's kind of pointing fingers. But the truth of the matter is, we need to divest from these people. Okay, and you got all these raccoons, right? Because a lot of it, raccoonism, is because they like to interracial date, right? They date them. So because they date them, they're more sympathetic. But as I've already stated, every single so-called mixed person I know in England has been called the N-word by their white parent. Every single one. Every single one. Okay,
yes.
Either a black bee or a black bass or an N-word. Every single one. So I don't give a shit, yeah, if you're sleeping next to a white woman or a white man. He still looks at you as a monkey. So I don't give a fuck what any of you people say. Okay, you're all deluded. That's why, yeah, they get into an argument. The first thing they do is, oh, you're a black bee or you're an N-word. Okay, or you're a chimp. You're this. That's someone you sleep with. That's someone you're married to. Okay. And then you wonder why your children grow up, yeah, and they hate themselves. Okay, this is what we're dealing with in England in 2026. We have a bunch of mixed people, yeah, that are confused, don't know who the hell they are or what they are, yeah, right? They're all white nationalists, say them a white nationalist, and when the white nationalists turn around and say, hey, you black fool, yeah, they're like, oh my god, I can't believe I experienced racism. Listen, I am sick of this shit. And then you got black men that go around having these children, dropping off children all over the world and not being fathers. Right, your mixed kids have no viewpoint of what a black person's supposed to be because you as a black father abandon your picnic, yeah, and don't even take them around your black family, so they know nothing about blackness. They're brought up around their white family who are all racist. Let's be fucking honest, they are all racist. Okay, I know this. I've spoken to many mixed people and they've told me from the get-go they have all of them have been racially abused by their white parent. It seems to happen more if their mother's white, okay? Yeah. But yes, so I don't care about none of that. They are all getting racially abused. They're all too much cocooning and cooning and raccooning going along, and I'm not here for it anymore. Pick a side, right? Because at the end of the day, when it all kicks down, when it all goes down, yeah, I don't give a shit if you're black. If you're on their side, yeah, you can analyze where you stand with them. I don't care. I don't care. Your skin color is not gonna protect you from my wrath. Okay, in fact, you might get it 10 times worse because there's no, I cannot parlay with a coconut. I cannot parlay with a turncoat, okay? If you will sell out your own self, yeah, and your own people to appease somebody that hates you, you can never ever sit at my table. You are dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And that is why I say, I can't be going to these activism spaces when they just want to talk. Do some action, man. Do some action. I don't appreciate this shit. We go outside here. I personally live in a good city, right? A good area where I don't really face that day to day. But do I think my white neighbors are probably racist? Absolutely. Do I think my South Asian neighbors are probably racist? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay? No one's calling me, you know, the N-word or me and my children or anything like that in our faces, yeah? Okay, so that's okay. But what I'm saying is the ideology that most people in Britain have. And a lot of people who are in Britain don't even realize that they are racist, right? And that's why I feel like I tend to have an argument and with interracial daters the most. Because, like I said, I know, for instance, I know a lot of mixed people that are dating whites, okay? And they actually, the mixed people that I know that date whites think they're better than the whites that they date.
Yeah.
Okay? They're racist too. This is what I'm trying to say. Even the mixed people who are dating whites think they are better than the whites they date. Okay, they tell me things like, well, they can never get a woman like me again. Okay, right? And a lot of the mixed people I know who date whites cheat on them with black people. Okay, behind the scenes. So there's a lot going on here, a lot of confusion, right? And I feel like we need to speak out more because obviously, yeah, we're living in this world where people seem to be getting confused by the internet. No one seems to know who they are, what they stand for, what their values are. They can't justify why they believe and think what they do. And I'm just seeing a whole heap of confusion, and I don't like it. But I'm going to rest my and settle myself on that. Land my plane.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This is the shit that I'm talking about. Real life shit, because we see what life is. We see exactly what's going on. So why is there no standing up to this shit? Why is there no real just... yeah, exactly. There is a curse. Like I said, England is cursed land. The Anglo-Saxons are cursed people. And now they're trying to put that shit onto everybody else. You're letting this happen, black people and mixed race people, like Nenin's just said. And thank you again for that, Nenin. This is the fucking fire that I want to see. Madam, they put it in movies. Exactly. It's their entertainment. The person who's white with a drop of brown and drop of black in them. And what do they do to them? They try to make them the little token in a movie. They won't put a black person in the movie, but they'll put the token person in there with a little bit of brown and they'll still treat them like shit. Because they don't want it to be too obvious, right? They don't want it to be too obvious. Because if they're not like me, it doesn't look so bad, but if they do it to a mixed race person because they're part white, right? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So I need to see more people with this kind of fire. I don't want to see white people coming up to my panel and trying to say shit. White people, this is clearly not your conversation. Who else has got the fire? Put your hand up in the chat if you're going to come up and speak. Put your hand up in the chat if you are going to come up as a black or mixed race Brit and speak today on this panel. Put your hand up in the chat. There needs to be more about this. Stop spamming in the comment section. Mods, I've seen so much spamming going on down there. Please, can you be on top of this? I'm seeing somebody repeating the same shit over and over again. Who has got the fire? Is it nobody? Is it still just me and Nenin? Is that it? I'm declining all of the people who are wanting to come to panel. I asked you to put your hand up in the chat if you are a black or mixed race person with fire. Clearly you're not. Clearly all of you are white who want to come to panel because you feel triggered by this conversation. You feel threatened by this conversation. I literally had 6 people who wanted to come up then. White people. Or you're on the side of the colonizer. I'm speaking English and you're understanding English. I've specifically said, put your hand up in the chat if you are a black or brown person. Yeah, exactly. They ran. And the same people are trying to come up to panel again because they're trying to colonize this space. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. They are really not getting it. They're not getting it. It's honestly ridiculous. You people are ridiculous. Where are my black brothers and sisters? Where are my mixed race brothers and sisters? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why are irrelevant people wanting to come to panel? No one gives a shit about what white people have to say right now. I just want to share my opinion. About what? It's nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you. If you're an ally as a white person, sit the fuck down in the comment section and listen. Listen. Your voices are irrelevant. Your voices are absolutely irrelevant. You're not important. You're not for here. You're not for here. You're here, but you can't talk. Don't worry. For some of you who are here and you can't talk because capitalism has got you, we'll do this again. You know, this is not the only time we're going to be speaking. For you guys who do know or don't know, myself, Leanne and Tiz are doing lives all next week. Okay? From next week, we have specific black and mixed race conversations for our people from next week. This is the run up to that. I'm going to be talking specifically about activism next week. And for some of you here, you better know this now. Fox is coming back to the UK for a week in September. I'm going to be meeting up with people who are like me, who understand what is at stake. I'm coming to London and we must meet. De La Polo says, racism has gotten so terrible all over the world, we've got to stop worshipping their God. We've had a lot of conversation about this recently. About the Bible, about Christianity, about all the things that have literally been put upon black people to keep us oppressed. I will tell people the dates. I will tell you guys soon. I will organise. I know the date already, but I will tell you specifically next week, most probably. Winnie Ricks, good to see you. We need fire. We need organisation. We need action. I'm not fucking interested in anybody who's like, oh yeah, I will try. Oh yeah, maybe. No, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. If you come and meet me, right? Let me tell you this now. If you try and come and meet me when I'm in London and you're just like, oh, Fox, yeah, and you try to kiss my ass, I'm not interested. This isn't about me. This is about us. This is about what we're doing. If you come and you do anything, right, that's not about activism for the people, believe me, I will turn you away. I want serious people here. Serious fucking people. This is about moving. This is a movement. I know you need somebody to help you, guide you. Like I said, I'm happy to do that. But this is not about me, because this is not a cult. This is about real fucking lives. This is about the future of you and all your generations to come. My family's still in the UK. And I've told them many times to get the hell out of there. But they're not leaving. And so I fight for them. I fight for them. I fight for them. It's not safe. Why don't you see this? Are you too busy doing what the Anglo-Saxons wanted you to do, and that is just concern yourself with putting food on the table? Do you think that just because you're working, the shit is not happening still? Do you think that as soon as you step into that office or to that factory, or you do whatever job it is that you're doing, do you think that it stops? It doesn't stop. It does not stop. It continues. It goes on and on and on. This is not just in the UK, this is international. The one thing that white people unite on 100% of the time without fail is racism. What should be uniting us is what the white people have done to us. That's what should be uniting us, not these stupid petty fights with individuals or other oppressed communities. Why are you involved in that shit? Why? You're off the path. You're not seeing it. You are away from the goal. The colonizer is fucking you up continuously. Whether it is not just, you know, on social media, like we said, if it's even in your own home, it's at your work. We know it's at your workplace because you're working with these motherfuckers. You're working with them, exactly. TikTok race war is BS. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how many fucking times I have to say it. Why are you arguing with so-and-so's name? Why do I know too many people's names that I'm not even associated with? Why do I know that shit? I don't need to know. I don't need to know who this person says this thing to that person, and then that person said this to that person, and then this person said that to that person, and then this one, and then we had to do a live about this. And shut the fuck up. Literally, shut the fuck up. It is not important. Exactly, they are trying to start shit. And for white people, and I've seen it on this app, the white people who calling themselves allies, or us as black and brown people, are trusting white people to be allies. Why? You've seen me. I've not said a single person on this app is our ally. Not a single one. I've said, go to that so-and-so person, right? Go to that person over there, because they're going to teach you some things. I've never called anyone an ally on here. There are no allies. Thank you, chicken. There are no allies. No, not a single one. Not in Britain. Not at all. There are no white allies in the United Kingdom. There is not a single person on this app or in real life that I can tell you has really got their shit together. No, there's something that someone will say and I'll be like, that's fucked up. That's not even right. They don't get it. They don't understand. White people still don't understand what microaggressions are. They don't understand the forms of racism. They think just holding up a placard, like I say, or they put a black square on their profile, or they'll buy you a book about racism. And I'm like, what work have you done? White person, what work have you done to understand the depth of racism and all of its forms? Because there's 7 forms of racism, by the way. Only that 7 that have actually been written about right now. Exactly, Irox, they're lazy. And they're not interested in actually uniting with us. You know for a fact that white people only want to unite with us because they need our energy. They need us. And they love having that token black or brown friend. They love it. I've got a black friend. That's what they say. They don't say, I have a friend. It's like, oh, I've got a friend who's black. What's the fact I'm black got to do with anything? My black friend. Excuse me. You will never be my friend if I find out that you do that. And this is why my friendship circle is very small, incredibly small. I'm not interested in white people who are trying to center themselves at all. My priority is blackness, my black people, my future. Don't center yourself. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. How are you here to support me? How are you here to support my future? How are you here to support my family? How are you here to support all black people? White people, why are you making this about yourselves? What are you actually doing? Are you teaching your friends and family about what's going on in the country? Are you doing that? Are you having conversations? Are you standing up for your black and brown colleagues, your Muslim colleagues in the workplace? Are you doing that? Are you going to your managers or your head of departments and talking about the discrimination that's in there? Yes, Leanne, I'll bring you up, my lovely. Are you doing that? If you're not talking in your private life, you ain't doing shit. Leanne, my lovely, what would you like to add, please?
Hey, girl.
Hello, my love.
I hope everyone listening is doing well. I've just come here to say, please tap the screen. We're only at 40k. There's 146 people in here. My target for this live is at least 100k likes. Fox's name in the top left corner. Please tap her name, give her a follow if you're not following her already. The orange heart, is it working for me? Yeah, it's working. There's an orange heart next to Fox's name to be a part of Fox Gang. That's what I like to call it anyway. The Fox Gang. Please do tap it up and join her. She also has her gift gallery. So if you click her name, I'll follow it with you guys. Click her name. You'll see community level 12, then D1 gift gallery. If you click D1 gift gallery, you can select whatever gifts you would like to gift Fox. It is not by force. It again is out of choice. What else do I need to say? Mutes will be happened. Blocks will be happened. There's no repost button. Yeah, I can't see a repost button for some strange reason either, but you still can share the live out in the bottom right hand corner. you've got the share button. At the minute, we've got 21 shares. I'd like to get that up as well. Those that are allies, please be listening in, because black people and brown people need this fire, to be honest, because this app is actually just too draining for my entire soul. Please, if you see anyone in the comment section that is like-minded with you, or anyone that comes up on panel, please do feel free to give them a follow, send them some love if they do come up. Yep, chicken, I'm 100%. Sorry, let me correct it. Sorry. I'm tired. Please, my English. We don't have any allies, but for those of you that have maybe like friends that you would like to listen in on the live as well, those that do need uplifting, because this app is draining. This app is to cause division. So those that do need uplifting, especially the black people, please do share the live out to them. Please tell them to spread the word. And there are people here on this app that are trying. Like, we are trying our best. We are human beings at the end of the day. So please appreciate when Fox is being passionate. Fox is not shouting. Please don't come and say your rubbish over here. I don't have time for it. We appreciate Fox's energy, Fox's passion, but she can't do it alone. She does need the support. We all do try our best. We are all human beings. Fox isn't in the UK. She's not based here, but she is coming back and forth. And we do need to please just surround her and be around her and be around everyone we can see in the comment section too. So that's my little 2 pence. Girl, I don't know if you want me to promote the lives for next week as well or no.
Yes, you can do. Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, if you guys don't know, me, Fox, and someone called DJ Tiz, we've been doing some work, to be honest, actually, now that I think about it. We've been doing some work on TikTok past couple of weeks. Tiz holds his own lives. I hold my own lives. So does Fox. We've come together. We came collectively together recently to do something for the community, and we're doing it again. So we've been doing lives about all three of us, actually, now that I think about it, for the late Professor Arday. The link for his petition is in my bio. If I remember right, I checked it a few hours ago. We was at 143k signatures off my head out of 150. Last night I got an email from them that they are now trying to do a new petition to hold, what was her name again? I think her name was Nicola. They're trying to now hold one of the news reporters responsible. So I think that petition on Good Law Project is going to go live as well, if it's not already. And
there's also, have you seen the one for the Cambridge students? They also have a petition now on good. Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen, the Good Law Project also have an additional petition where Cambridge students have come together to hold the media and Cambridge accountable for the lack of protection for Professor Dr. Jason Arday. Yes, you can look that up. It is a separate one done by the students. Let me find it. If you continue on, Leanne, I can find the link.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, so if you guys can't find it and you don't know about it, literally click the link in my bio. The link in my bio is directly to the petition, but it's all on the same website. It's called goodlawproject.org.uk, if I remember right. So again, I know people like things to be quick for them rather than doing things the long way. So thank you, Serene, for putting that in the comment section. If you guys do look at the project, you'll see that the petition is actually backed by a lot of key people, like quote unquote celebrities, MPs, and also public figures as well. It's not that hard. You just got to put your full name, if I remember, because I've done it so long ago now. Full name, email, and then tick the box for consent. Please also make your sisters, brothers, cousins, aunties, uncles, mothers and fathers, distant relative, cousin, as many people as possible to sign it. You can also do it on their behalf if you know, technical difficulties. Go on, Fox.
Yeah, thank you. So the one with for Cambridge students, it is Stand with Cambridge University students over the death of Professor Arday. The link is goodlawproject.org/petition/Jason Arday -student-statement. I will also put a link in my bio to that too. In my bio, I also have the links to the petition for Yves, Sakila, also for Jason Arday as well, and I will add this one. So this particular petition has 7,000 signatures so far, and the first goal, of course, is 10,000 signatures. So if you just put in Cambridge students, Cambridge University students, Professor Arday, Good Law Project, you should find it there. But after this, I will add it to my bio. But thank you for that, Leanne. Yeah, as Leanne has said, we are literally working on this shit. We are doing things together next week. For me personally, as I said, it is a run up for me to return to the UK and meet people, because I'm so fed up. Like, I cannot witness what I'm witnessing from afar. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I wish I could. I really wish. Oh, like I said, I wish I could just sit back and retire. I wish, but that's not the life that apparently I'd signed up for. I have to make people very aware of what's going on. That's what I say. I'm just so flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted that after this happened with Professor Arday, it's like, yeah, we have the vigil, but then what?
Yeah.
Why does this happen every single time? Everything always falls flat.
Do you know what's annoying as well is that it has to take something big for the movement to happen, and then like we don't, I hate this word, but we don't capitalize off of the empowering movement that happened from that. So for example, the video that happened, it was amazing. Like, I couldn't go.
Yeah.
But seeing all those people there, I was like, damn, okay, what now? And I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, just like BLM, like we did a whole march, did a whole movement. Oh, okay. The emancipation when Dr. Umar came, marched from Brixton to 10 Downing Street. Okay, cool. It happened again in August. Oh, okay. Nothing else. Oh, Carnival's coming up. Yeah, we're all going to come together after Carnival. Oh, okay. Black History Month's coming. Yeah, oh, okay. It's just draining. It's just draining.
It never happens. Yeah, nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. And I'm just like, you don't have any fucking clue. Like, you guys have no clue what's been happening, what is happening, what is going to happen, and you're not prepared for any of it at all.
Yeah.
Not prepared in any way, shape or form. Those of us who were prepared, we left the island. We gone.
That's why I wish I had this is why I'm kind of jealous of you, Fox, in a way, because like your fire you've got, I wish I had the same level of fire, because I've got it. I know I've got it. But you know when you get imposter syndrome and you're like, but who am I? I'm a small girl, you know, I'm just here existing. I have my own life going on. If I do X, Y, Z, will this happen? Will people support? But I've realized, like, just stop doing that and just do it anyway. If people come, people don't. As long as you know you've done your part, that's all that matters.
Exactly. You are here doing it. And someone in the comment section said, I struggle with that too. Leanne, you've been doing the shit, girl. You've been doing the shit. I don't talk to anybody on this app pretty much since just you. Like, you're
yeah, it's true, you know. Like, yeah, me and you, like we've been here.
Yeah, you're the only person I talk. You and Tiz are the only three people I talk to on this app.
Yeah.
And like I said, because I can trust you in terms of activism and the things that you know. Same with Tiz. And the thing is, you do have the fire and you do have the knowledge. Like, you have these things, and we need to inspire people more as well. Like, you just need to believe it. And I know I can't convince you, but I'm hoping that one day it does click, because I believe there is a reason. Like, I'm pretty sure I probably said this to you in one of my many DMs to you.
Probably.
It's probably the case of, that I've said that I feel like I'm supposed to say some things to you, because, you know, I wouldn't give a shit about anyone else. I would not give a fuck, man. Because, like, you know, I do this and I log off, but you are literally the only person that I say, Leanne, because I am meant to.
I'm
say
still
something
here
to
on
you.
this app.
I meant to say this to you. I meant to get you to be like, this is where you're supposed to be, because I know that's where your strengths are. Yesterday on the live, we talked about black and mixed race people and their achievements, and it was all about all the things that people were doing to just to like really champion themselves. And Angry Buddha, I don't know if he's still here in the comment section, but yesterday it was so brilliant. You know, everyone was talking, and Angry Buddha was the first person who came up and said something. And he said that basically he is a singer and a writer, and he has performed with really famous people. And he said a guy came into his life called Richard, and he made him work 7 days a week because he saw his potential. He was like, I know you can do it. And he was like 7 days a week. And I talked about a personal trainer who came into my life. You've probably heard the story, Leanne. And then told me to go to therapy. And because I did, it was like boom, 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 boom. Black people, we all have people that come into our life, mixed race people as well. Of course. Actually, all of us have people that come into your life to tell you some shit, but it's up to you whether you listen. Like, you really have to just get rid of all that bullshit, get rid of all that noise, and understand who is actually on your side. Don't go to the people that are trying to throw you off that path. The path is there to be, it's a winding path, and yes, there's obstacles, but it's how you overcome and how you keep fighting to stay on that path, because then you're showing the universe who you truly are. Like, who do you believe you are? Who do you want to be? Don't be the person that they're telling you are going to be, because Jason Arday didn't give a fuck.
Literally.
Jason Arday, he carried on. Like, literally, when I'm looking back at his career and his life, he was doing this since he was like 17.
Years. Yeah,
since he was 17. Years. He was raising his money. He was running these marathons. He was in education from 2005, from his first degree, then his 2 masters, then his honorary doctorates. Like, really, he was doing so much stuff. He was doing so much stuff, but then what happened was he rose too high for these fucking fragile Anglo-Saxons and these racist bitches who literally do not like it when someone is smarter than them and someone who knows something more than them, because they're so insecure and so inferior themselves. So they try to make us think that way, and we're not that. We are not that. We are not what they are. They are the insecure people. They are the ones that haven't achieved anything. And when they do achieve something, it's because they've stolen it from someone else. They steal our inventions. They steal our legacy. They steal our ideas. Most of us here, I know you've been in the workplace, and they will steal your idea from you right there and then. It's happened to me. We talked yesterday about it, even the last few days, about if you're a black person or a brown person in the offices, right? They want you to head up the diversity division, or they want you to train someone else, but they don't want to pay you. They want you to act like a manager, but you're not even in the damn role. Why? Why? Stop falling for their nonsense. Stand up for yourselves in the workplace. Don't be afraid to rock the boat. I had 8 permanent jobs in 10 years because I did not tolerate their bullshit. As soon as I detected something, I was like, I know I'm good enough to get another job. And I did, every single time. If you ain't gonna pay me what I deserve, I'm gonna get the next job. And I did. If you're gonna treat me like shit, I'm gonna go to the next place. And I always got my jobs, all the time. And then self-employment came. And I've been self-employed for, 10 years or something? I don't know. And I semi-retired when I was 38. The universe is always going to give you opportunities, black and brown people, mixed race people, because this world was for us. It was not for the parasites. Crazy Dan says, because you're filling a quota, you're not given a real job. Even if not a real job. I was a web and graphic designer for many years. I had a first-class university degree. I have 3 A-levels, 9 GCSEs. I have extra qualifications in psychology. Crazy Dan. You called yourself crazy. I mean, clearly you're a lunatic. You trying to tell me that I'm underqualified? Black and brown people are overly qualified for your jobs. We're overly qualified. And we don't get into positions of power because of your own insecurities. Optics doesn't look good because you don't want to be underneath a black and brown person because they wonder, how did they do that? It should be white people at the top. It should be white people up there. And it doesn't make sense. If this is your country, why are you not qualified? But they give it to you because it looks better for you. That's the only reason why. So you go into positions that you're not qualified for. We are denied positions that we are overly qualified for. We cannot function and we cannot work in your limited existence. You push people down and you push yourselves down too. We are bigger than this. We are bigger than the box that you tried to put us in. Crazy Dan is trying to convince himself that women and black people are given jobs because of their gender or skin colour, even though when you look at the actual statistics, white people are still employed at higher rates. Crazy Dan failed in his own career and has to blame qualified women and black people. That's your own failure, Crazy Dan. You can't compete with us. You can't compete. What do? Tell us everything that you've achieved in your life, loser. Tell us everything, Crazy Dan. People, go to his page now. Everyone, go to Crazy Dan's page, stalk him up and see what he's achieved in his life. Everyone go there now. There's 131 people in this room. Let's all go to Crazy Dan right now and see everything that he's achieved in his life. He's private. Yeah, exactly. He ain't achieved shit. And because if he did open it up, it would be too embarrassing, wouldn't it? You haven't been an engineer, Dan, for 35 years. You're a liar. If it's not on social media, it's a lie. Because that's what you say about black and brown people. You're a liar, Dan. You're a liar. I've worked for an engineering company myself. My first job out of university was for an engineering company. They created actuators. I was a web and graphic designer for that company too. And their products were also in America. Have you heard of Mythbusters? See, look, what happens when you call them out? They turn to racism because he knows I beat him. He knows I beat him. And this is what these people do. You can beat them with your intelligence and your confidence and your mouth. It doesn't necessarily mean fists, but as long as you can stand up for yourself as a black or mixed race person, you got this shit on lock. Exactly. His page is private. He has no proof because he's nothing. Right, we got Soy Misty, Soy Misty, how are you, my lovely?
Oh, lovely. I can tell you, sister, that I support you until until I see your first live this year, because I'm new. I'm not from London. I live in France, okay, but we have the same issues. You understand? And I'm totally okay with all the things you are saying. And please, sister, don't even cry anymore. Because you don't imagine.
I am going to cry because I'm human. I'm going to cry. I cry for my sisters. I cry for myself. I cry for you. I cry for our struggle. But that does not make me less powerful.
Make me cry also.
Then it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's hard. This is not easy shit. Why are we not supposed to cry? It's hard. It's not easy. We're human. Stop letting these people tell us that we can't cry. We feel. We're the humans. They're not. Henna, we are suffering. And if we don't cry, we do not feel. And I think this is the fucking problem, because people aren't crying. They're not feeling how bad this problem is. Thank you, Forever Me. This don't cry mentality is white supremacy. They don't want us to cry because they don't want us to feel, because they don't cry and they don't feel. We do. We do. So please, my sister, cry. Everybody here who has a heart, who has the ability to feel, cry. You must. Then you realise how big this situation is.
Yeah. No, you know that we have the same issues. People of Black of London, Black French, and you know what is happened with us. I think that the sister downstairs who was talking first, she know France, and she know how we passing. She know about the FGM. She know about how when you start to talk about it, many people start to tell you to shut off. Okay, when you are making activists, when you are always in front, I'm like you, that I can shut myself off. You understand? When you see our black people suffering, when you see that every day, the whitey people are every day searching for something, every day dehumanizing. It's for people who know a little bit what's happening in France. The black code we're still in the black code. 2026, Macron was talking about anybody don't give a shit. When you start to talk with the whitey people who are telling you that they are allies, that we change, they start to tell, why you complaining? Stop playing the victims. Stop telling that, because terere is past, but the black code still here. The black code still, and we still living in it. We still crying, we still shouting, we still suffering. Anybody care? Anybody care? And we cry, and people are looking at us like we are not human. Even our child, they don't look them like a child. And you know that an 11 years old little boy in France, he is like an adult. When police come, it's always the same rubbish. They don't look at us like human. In French, they say on est des pseudo-humains. Like I don't know. And sometimes when you talk with the people who look like you, because of the language barrier, sometimes you have the impression that anybody can understand you. I think that many of us, we feel lonely. When, more when you are in an activist way, more when you know some things and you try to explain people and people don't want to hear you. People don't understand what's happening. People don't understand the mental issues. People don't understand the FGM. People don't understand how they treat black women. We are so tired. God, I'm so tired. Sometimes you say, why I don't want to have children. I don't want for all of this. How you gonna birth a child to give for him have the same issues than you, for him suffer the same thing that you, and for him have all the things you have, and you're going to tell him, son, you have to support that because it's life. Which kind of life is this? Which one?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel your pain, my sister. No, don't you dare apologise, my sister. Don't you dare apologise. This is how we all feel. This is how we all feel, and people do not voice it, especially in Europe. The way that we are in Europe, like, there's not enough voices. We do not speak enough. I feel like there's something that you've said there, and I know that this is something that black people in Europe really do struggle with, this is that we really think too much about what white people think about our tears or how we express ourselves. When you stop thinking about that and you start thinking about your truth and how you need to express yourself, that's how you take your power back. That's how you do it. Don't worry who doesn't hear you. You know there's other people that are going to hear you. I don't talk for specific people. I talk, and whoever's going to come here and listen in the room, it's 134 people. That's who needs to listen to this right now, okay? It's when I turn on this camera, I'm not sitting there waiting and I'm not talking to people and being like, oh, you have to listen to what I have to say. I speak, and whoever's going to listen is going to listen. Don't ever let anybody stop you from speaking because you think people aren't listening. I've heard you,
sister. They try to analyze me.
Heard you.
Sorry for disturbing. For all these things I say in TikTok since 2020. Last year, they tried to analyze me in the street. And I'm not lying. It's something that I'm not go anywhere. They tried to analyze me in the street, telling me, I think in French we say Kemit. Kemit is somebody who are in his tradition, who are not in other things. They know that I was talking about it in TikTok. The person I didn't know him. He tried to with how you call that in English, couteau. Liz, my sister downstairs, I don't know how you call
Leanne,
couteau.
can you do a translation?
Leanne, please.
Oh, I'm trying to think of what it is in English.
Le couteau.
How do you describe that? I can't remember. Sorry, because I'm out of breath right now.
Oh, sorry. Knife.
It's
Voila.
just a knife.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like, knife, but like it's more sharper, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I go to I swear, it's one of the most fear experience I got. I still see the video of what's happened to me. Okay. It was at 12 in the morning. I passed, somebody come, he trust me out, I say, but why? The man come back and take the knife, he tried, thanks Lord, I make 2 years of box, is what he saved me. But it was in the morning, everybody passing, nobody stopped. I see a policewoman, I tell her, she tell me, no, here, we can do nothing. But the man was closed. And she tell me to go in another police station. When I go there, I start to call in the door. They didn't want to open. It was for whitey, an American whitey man with this Frenchy girl, okay, who say he was behind. They didn't do nothing. He was behind, but when I go to the police, his woman telling him, please go talk because we was there. We are witnesses. We was there. If it was not for his woman to insist to push him to go and tell the police to open the door, because when it was me, the police didn't open. Okay, they didn't open. They don't care. But when this American man go and say what happened to me is like this, that they start to make they care. Like they care. It's how you feel when you work in Europe. People think that when we come here, we are happy. They are born in Europe. It's like we have something. Or Europe.
I'm sorry, my sister.
People think that we live here like kings or something. Our own families, they think that we bring money for the trees. Or we live good here, and they don't know what we pass. They don't know, and they don't want to understand.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, my sister.
finished.
I'm so sorry, and there really is a lot of pressure when you are from the motherland and you come to Europe because of colonization and because of the idea that they make you think that it is milk and honey, and this is what even the Europeans think that we go there for. They think that we go there to take advantage of things, but we're just literally just earning money so we can bring it back to the motherland because they stole that shit. But we still have to tolerate all their nonsense. And I'm so sorry that you went through that. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine the fear that you felt in that time. Yes, Leanne, you can ask her a question. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, madame. You live in France, right?
Yes, I'm born in Spain. I changed the country because of the racism of Spain, for
Oui.
people who know Spain, and I start to live in France. Why? Because in Spanish TV, you see black person.
Yeah, no, Spain is racist.
Yes, when you see French TV, you see many black person. You think that you're gonna be better, that you're gonna work, because in Spain, when I accomplish my age majority, I make more than 4 years for find a job. That's why I change the country. I go to France of the illusion, because you see French footballers, you see black people working in TV in French. I was thinking that it was going to be different, but it's more bad because they are hypocrite. They are making you feel that you are welcome, but it's not true. It's not true. In France, things are that you have to work in the shitty for be somebody. You have to close your fucking mouth for not have problem, because they're going to say that you are aggressive, you speak too much, and you have why you are always angry. All these things, because of my accent, I suffered that. You don't imagine, have a black woman voice is not. It's not. Sometimes I want to change my voice because people think that I'm angry always in my real life.
You need to stop claiming that energy or what other people think about you. This whole thing about black women being angry. Like, literally, please, black women, if you're here today, stop claiming that. Like, why are you still claiming what other people are saying about you? Why? We're not angry, and when we are, it's fucking warranted. It's warranted when we get angry. It's warranted.
Okay.
I've had people tell me I'm angry on this app, and most of the day I'm laughing, I'm joking, I'm just like, okay, and there's things that I have passion, but if I ever see a white person call me angry, it's immediate block. Don't fucking come here and tell me I'm angry. I should be more angry, and today I'm angry because I'm annoyed, because I'm like, why is nobody else angry? Why? Leanne's got something else that she wants to say to you, sweet Misty.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to ask, you migrated to France. Your story, c'est dans quelle ville?
À du Southside, mais maintenant je suis à Paris.
À Paris, mais à quel?
En fait,
Leanne, can you cover your microphone a bit, Leanne, because it's really windy where you are.
Sorry, I'm
You put your
walking
hands-
outside. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Is that
put your hand
better?
on the thing like this. It's a
I
little
said-
bit better, yeah.
I
I'll try and
say
stand still for a
normally, my sister. I normally I live in the south side of France, but because I have this thing of black hungry woman make me have problems with my ex employer, and and he make a huge thing, because Cannes, the city of Cannes, for people who know the sort of France, is small. And now when I want to find another one, when they call them, they say many employers to not take me. That's why I came to Paris. I have 3 weeks here now in Paris for work. Because I didn't let them to mistreat me or talk to me bad. They was insulting me, and I respond. And today I have problem with my employer.
Have you got some more things that you want to add, Leanne? In the comment section, I see as well, you know, the fact is when you speak up, the problem is they say you're angry. Like I said, who gives a shit? Why are you caring? Why do black people, why do you care if someone calls you angry? Like, why? Why do you care? Why can't you just say, okay, and then carry on with your day? Let them say whatever they want to say. Don't let it affect you. If it does affect you, I always talk about therapy on here all of the time. Please go to talking therapy. Please go and have some kind of conversation, some consultations. Go and do something. Exactly, anger is an emotion and anger is natural, but who's the most angriest people on this planet? It's not us. It's fucking people that look like this. These people are the angry people. It's not us. We're not angry enough. They say that we're angry to try and disarm us. They project onto us what they are. This is them. They're not calm people. They're not happy people. They purposely go out to fight other people. They caused not 1 world war, but 2 world wars. And it was nothing to do with black or brown people. They dragged us into their shit. And they're still behind most of the wars that happen today. They are the angry people. So please, try to be a mirror. Do not be a sponge when it comes to shit from white people. Reflect things back onto them. If they tell me I'm angry, I always say that. I'm like, hold on a minute. My face don't change that color when I'm angry. That's what you look like. And I said this a couple of days ago. You know when they wrote about the devil in the Bible? Was that not them? I'm not even Christian. I ain't even read the book. But why does it look more like this than this? Ask yourself that, because we don't change to that red. They do. So you guys need to become more brick walls and more mirrors, not sponges. Everything that they say is not about us, it's about them. It's about them. You guys are angry, you guys are doing all the crime, you guys are doing all this. It's them. And what's the only thing they say about black people? Black on black crime. Yeah, we keep it to ourselves. It's not a weapon, because white on white crime exists, clearly. And so does white on black, and white on brown, and white on world. Stop taking what the white man does. It is not our story, it is theirs. It is their story, not our story. Right, we've got Chicken on the panel, please. I call you Chicken. Is that what we should be calling you? I think so, isn't it?
Yeah, no, Chicken is all right. That's what it should
Chicken,
be.
yeah. The last time I spoke to you, of course, is when that girl crashed out over my necklaces. I still kind of laugh about that day. Yeah.
That was one of the more ridiculous things on this app. But
so ridiculous. Yeah, what would you
to
like
the
to add, my
sister
love?
before me, thank you for coming up. My anger is 100% with you. And thank you for just honestly speaking about it. A lot of people walk around with this just in their hearts for the rest of their lives, and that eats away at you, eats away at your health. It's crazy. But I wanted to touch on something that you mentioned earlier, Fox, the idea of allyship, right? Mm-hmm. I have yet to meet an ally on TikTok. It is instead white people who love whatever social cause it is, whether it's Palestine and Muslim people, whether it's homophobia, whether it's transphobia, they will jump from thing to thing and they don't know a single thing about it. They learn these little talking points, but they don't know about the history of the movement. Ask these people to name a black country and then its capital city. They cannot do that. They can't even find their way around their own country. They have no interest in our history or the things that we're fighting for. They will embed themselves in our spaces and they will start this TikTok beef, TikTok drama all day, every day. And they will talk to me like they're a white Rosa Parks and they don't know anything about my life. They will occupy our spaces. They will befriend us and tell us they're allies or that they're listening and they're unpacking their racism. They're not doing a single one of those things. They are there because they want a little bit of friendship. They want a little Discord message. They want to fight. Bruv, most of them have racist families themselves. They are going home to racist people. They are starting TikTok beef with other black people. Why am I going to fight another black person over your bullshit? I actually don't care. I care about black liberation. I want me to live. I want people who look like me to live. And it's me. This is not a cause. This is my actual life. This is billions of people on this earth. They don't care one bit. I'm so tired of it. I actually fell into thinking that these people cared about me or my struggle. They don't. They don't. They're going to put up a little picture, a little hashtag. They're going to repost our stories and they just want drama. That's it.
Yep, exactly. It's all performative. It's all performative. Every single thing they do is performative. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And like I say, most white people who claim to be your friend, they'll do some kind of thing that is just not even on topic. It'll be nothing because they're too uncomfortable to understand these conversations. They just don't get it. And that's why we always have to put ourselves first.
Yeah, it's virtue signaling. Like, these people, they're not going to actually turn up to a protest. They're not going to do the physical work. They're doing this online because they don't have anything else to do online. They're going to slip out racial slurs, and BLK men are going to jump to their defense and be like, well, she didn't know it's an old-time slur. He didn't know that it was a microaggression to do this. It's really obvious shit. Like, and then it's our own people jumping over the fence to try stand up for these people. Like, wake up. Sorry, it's not a lot, but that's what I came to say.
No, this is the whole thing. This is literally the whole thing. The more truthful we are about these things and the things that we see and the things that we know, this is what wakes people up, chicken. It's literally these kind of conversations. People need to be seeing things and understanding, because if they are sucked into other stuff, they don't see. And they need to wake the fuck up. They need to. It is so important. I cannot see people sleeping anymore. It's too frustrating. It's too frustrating. Savvy, Amara, how are you, my lovely?
Oh, hello, my lovely. Hello, everybody.
Hi, darling. Hi.
You've heard that sigh. I'm tired. We're all tired. This has been going on for so long that and it's horrible to say, I'm just immune. You know, I'm just immune. Honestly, I'm just like, yeah, here we go again. You know, you fight the fight, right? And I think I fought, just like you, when you were talking, Foxy, about jobs. Do you know how many times I've been to commissioners? I've literally tried to defend our sisters and brothers, you know, in the workplace. And yes, of course, you will always be, you know, the aggressor once you start speaking up. Or you're the victim because they don't want you to speak up, you know. And I've left jobs just like you because I'm thinking, no, honestly, no, you're not going to call me the aggressor. You're not going to call me, you know, oh, you're being the victim. Oh, you're just taking things the wrong way. Oh, you don't see it. It's not that. It's not this. It's not, shut up. Like, you know, you're just tired of the whole thing. You walk into a workplace, you walk into a room, and already you have to prove yourself more than anyone else. You just know, right? You could be qualified, you could be experienced, you could be hardworking, but still, you know that they're looking at you from a different lens and they're judging you from a different lens. You know that already. You know how you innately know but you just have to keep quiet. You're thinking, yeah, here we go. You're sitting there, right? It's sometimes like subtle things, you know, and then, you know, you've been overlooked for opportunities, being labelled aggressive when you're simply being assertive, being told you're intimidating when you're confident, or having your mistakes remembered while someone else's mistakes are quickly forgotten. It's everything. It's daily life, you know? You could be walking down the street and already you know that. I remember walking into a shop. All I was doing was looking at some fruit. And you know how sometimes you just pick up a fruit because it's open and you're just checking it. And this woman she's looking at me like, oh, God, look at her. It's a white woman, by the way. And I'm looking at her. She's just, the thought that I'm actually touching something, it's just like, oh my God, this doesn't end. So obviously I'm cussing her too. But your life is full of just fights and struggles and fights. And you get to a stage where you're just like, oh my God, you know what? I'm just done. I'm just going to live my life, right? Yes, I'm going to be that person that you call aggressive. Yes, I'm going to be that person that, you know, I don't give a shit anymore. Call me whatever you want. I am it and more. Right? And we all need to, and also in the workplace, we need to stick together. You know, sometimes, I'm sorry, when we're seeing some of these black people pandering, right? You're trying to help them, Foxy. You're trying to help them. And then they're turning on you. Yeah. They're literally turning on you.
Go. Just let them go.
And you're like, you know what? Bye. Yeah, bye. I made those mistakes when I literally saw somebody, you know, and I thought, no, I'm going to stick up for him. Oh, you know, be a witness, be there for them. Next minute, they're turning it on me. Okay. So you've got to be aware of so many things, so many spaces, so many people, white, black. I swear to God, if you're not, you know, people, you know, you say, you know, not all skin folk is kinfolk. We already know that. So you've got to be careful in the spaces you're in. I don't care if they're black or not. I will know by your language whether you're my ally. I will know by the way you speak whether you're my ally. I will know how you present yourself whether you're my ally. And it won't be long, you know? So we've got to be careful, you know, of these spaces we go to. You know, like in TikTok, we need to be careful of the kind of spaces we're going into, because I have been in black spaces and I swear to God, I'm like, I might as well have just been in a white space. There was no difference. No difference.
There's a reason why most of you, and I've said this many times, there's a reason why you barely see me in any other lives. It's mainly myself and Leanne's, and Tiz's sometimes. Like these two people are literally like the only spaces you'll ever see me in.
Fantastic. And that's the way to go.
Yeah, because most of it is shit. Most of it is arguing. Most of it is the same old conversations over and over again. And they're not doing anything. They don't progress. They don't go anywhere. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. But, you know, and let me address the part about feeling tired. We're quite aware. I mean, the coin black fatigue was, of course, termed because black people are fucking tired of all of the fighting, of all of the ways that we've had to stand up for ourselves, and especially as black women, we fought the hardest because we've always been at the front of revolution. So I understand that you're tired. And this is why I always recommend therapy. I always recommend spending time with self, putting yourself first. I understand if you are a mother, it's really difficult, but you need to who in your network can help you with that support? Do you have friends and family around who can look after your children so you can actually have time for yourself? Please, if you've got a partner there, lean on that person a bit more. Even if they're fucking useless, just say, I don't give a shit. I'm going out. I'm going to do what I need to do for myself. Too many women, when they become mothers, they put themselves to the back. When you are equally as important as the parent right there. As a woman, whatever body you come in, whatever colour you are, you know you're the most important person in that family unit. And if you're a black woman, you're the most important person in the world. In the world. Black women are needed to bring love, to bring direction, to bring guidance. And this is why we're always tired, because we've been given such a massive task by the universe, a massive task. But be proud, because no one else is being given this. And I always say this, yes, the troubles and the struggles are fucking hard and they're difficult and they're annoying, but no one else gets tested like this. And this is why we become so strong and why we become so resilient. And when you're tired, like I said, please take breaks. Put yourself first. I know in the UK it's difficult because the vibration is very low and it makes you feel very drained energetically. But I always say, go and spend more time in forests, go to the seas, go to the rivers, go to the lakes, spend time there and recharge. Be under the moon, be under the stars, by yourself. Breathe, relax, breathe, cry, scream. Do whatever you need to do, even in your local park, exactly. Do what you need to do to release. Do what you need to do to release. Thank you, Thea. Talk to the moon. Talk out loud. Talk about your problems. Talk about your struggles. And then close your eyes and see what comes back to you. Feel what comes back to you. Hear what comes back to you. Dilapolo says, I have family that is literally racist. You are not your family. You are you. You are you. CHB 18, exactly. That's your family then. That's family. That's not you. Who are you, Dilapolo? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you going to be? Take ownership of yourself and what you can do. Exactly, your family doesn't define who you are. They're not you. There's things that my family have had to understand about life, and I've separated myself, that I've moved for 4,000 miles, 5,000 miles, I don't know how many thousands of miles I am away from the UK, and I stand by myself so I could find power again, so I could be me again, the real me again. And like I said, the therapy helped with all of that stuff. So I'm not tired anymore, and I really want people to find their power again, find their strength again. Therapy and getting out by yourself is very important. It's very, very important to do to recharge. And you know for a fact this space also is where you can recharge, because you know there's going to be real talk here. Real talk, real empowerment, all of that kind of stuff. Who's trying to convince you that Arabs can't be racist? Who said that? Me? I've never even mentioned the word Arab. Who are you talking to? I don't know who you're talking to now, Dilapolo. Who are you talking to? I don't know. Not me. Not me. We've got someone else who wants to come to panel. Another 2 people who want to come to panel. I think. Nalidi, is it connecting? Are you there? It's loading. I'm going to disconnect you and reconnect you because it's not fully connecting. Nalidi, if you want to come to the panel, I'm going to invite you again. If you want to come up, then you are welcome, because you did want to come up. But this is the conversation today, guys, and I am going to end it shortly because I'm going to come back again in your evening time in the UK, because I know some of you want to speak but you're at work. So I'll come on maybe like 6 p.m. your time in the UK so we can continue on this conversation. But this shit is so important. Not enough of you are doing what needs to be done. It doesn't need to be done. Lionheart, what's that got to do with what we're discussing here? I'm Indian, I was called the P by black people. What's that got to do with what I'm discussing here? Go and talk to a space where they're talking about black people who have said that to you. And that is such a rare situation. Why are you centering yourself here, Lionheart? This is about black and mixed race people waking the fuck up against colonization, Lionheart. It's very rare that that happens, but go and talk to that person about it if that happened. Go and talk to them about it individually. It's nothing to do with us. You bring your one story here to do what? To do what? This is about black and mixed race Brits needing to wake the fuck up. If you're Indian, why don't you go and wake the fuck up over there and sort your people out and connect with your people? You're dealing with a lot of racist shit in the UK, so why are you coming to a black and brown space, black and mixed race space to talk about what you're talking about? We know that there's a lot of anti-blackness, exactly, very comfortable saying the N-word. We're very aware of this. There's so much anti-blackness in your community, so why are you here with a black woman if that's your experience? Go and talk about it over there. Right, guys, like I said, I will be on about 5, let me make it 5:30, maybe 5:30 UK time. I will be on again to continue this conversation. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Leanne. So hopefully you can come back later as well, where we can continue on. Yeah, we don't use terms like POC. Yeah. Black people don't hate Indian people. Lionheart, don't stop with that shit. They literally don't. You have anti-blackness in your community that you need to take responsibility for. Black people do not have hate in their hearts. It's impossible. If anything, we're going by what we've experienced personally from you people as well. I've been very clear here on this panel and on my platform, very clear that I'm for black and brown unity. That is the only thing I've ever said on here. I have videos about black and brown unity. So don't dare you come here and try to separate me from brown people either, Lionheart. Because I'm trying to connect with you people. If you don't want to connect with us, you need to fuck off. Literally fuck off. Literally fuck off. Go and complain about that shit somewhere else. Brown people are very welcome here. South Asians have always been welcome here. I have a video on my page about Pakistanis right now, right here. Don't come here with your one story to try and derail the conversation. I'm ending the live now, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everybody who's come up on the panel to speak. Big up to Nenin as well, who was the first speaker with the fire. This is what I want to see. I want to see more fire later from people, right? More fire. Find it within you. Find it in your belly. Because it's fucking there, okay? I would need to hear more fire. You know, our black brothers and sisters need to hear this fire. We've seen that you are tired. I've seen that you're tired. I've seen you're tired. Mazzy, I know you got fire too. I know Forever Me, you're going to be back later as well. Black brothers and sisters, mixed race brothers and sisters, bring the fire from 5:30 p.m. GMT time, okay? We need the fire. This is not a fucking joke. They've been coming for us for some time. Why are you rolling over and letting this shit happen to us? We're not doing that shit. Thank you so much. And 76,000 likes as well. Much appreciated. And thank you for the gifts so far to everybody. Right. I'll see you later, guys. Thank you for having me. You'll be around 6. No problem. Right, guys. I'll see you later. See you this evening.